Damn, her family lucky as duck. The type of friendship I want. Abby and Brittany had to pay 2 separate college tuitions, but now their job only pays them 1 salary. It flies by so fast. I wish I had 2 Christmases. We have some news. Taylor Swift can now buy Kanye West and still have $700 million left for herself. Taylor Swift cannot buy Kanye West, as this was abolished in 1865 in the United States. What's the best response to your weird? You talk a lot shut for a dude in cram shot distance. What the duck? In 2018, when the guy I was seeing texted me, Monday Night Raw, so I planned for a night of intense pleasure, but instead I ended up here. Time traveler. What year is this? George W. Bush. 2001. Time traveler. Before or after 9/11 attack? George W. Bush. Before. Time traveler. Wanna be disappointed and impressed at the same time? Sure. The time it takes me to solve the Rubik's Cube is about the same amount as I last in bed. Well, that could mean anything. This catty mad wed for a guy who can speak Spanish. Bonjour. So, I came across your resume. I do apologize. What does that mean? What do you mean, if they make it? Mr. Beast is putting 2 pilots in a private jet for 100 days with unlimited fuel, and if they make it, they get to keep the jet. It finally happened. The flight attendant asked, "Is there a doctor on this flight?" And I leapt up and said yes. Did a tracheotomy at 30,000 feet with a razor blade and ballpoint pen. He didn't make it, but the thrill was undeniable. Thinking of going to doctor school now. Have you ever ate a date? Ate a date? Yay. What you mean? Like ate their race. It's a fruit. I have a question. Can gym delay periods? If the male gym trainer is involved, yes. Nor he like you for real. He was gone rubber zoo. I'm alright. Do you have a peacock? The bird? I could get one. The streaming platform. Hey bro, how old is your girlfriend? 41. Lol. My mom is of the same age. I know. Bulk Lives Matter. I want everyone to know I downvoted this comment exclusively because I'm recess, not because it was the 4th comment. Just wanted to clear up any potential confusion. I've walked the girl I like home from the bar 4 weekends in a row, like any gentleman should, to protect her from creeps. This weekend, I'm finally going. Introduce myself to her. Yo, my boyfriend is so abrasive. Are you okay? I have a boyfriend. Stop texting me. I hope he beat yo ace again. How I look at bro during World War III when he says bot lobbies after slaughtering a village of unarmed civilians. Do people in a coma still get their period, or does it just turn off till they wake up? It depends on the state of the body. There was a patient who delivered while comatose. She wasn't pregnant when she became comatose. Me showing some rich old man with dementia. AI generated videos of us bonding as a family, so he writes me into his will. People are flipping out over the revelation that avocado tastes exactly like clean pens. Good try. You aren't tricking me into trying avocado. When you're in a threesome with your homie and his sister, and he starts eating your ace. Peter, stop, it's me. If you could eat one food from any animated movie, what would it be? Mine is the eggs from Shrek. Daphne's ace from Scooby-Doo. When your girl is arguing with her little sister and you hear the little C saying, "Shut up before I tell him." One of the greatest comebacks of all time. Hey Ben, Kevin's girlfriend this side. Oh hi Emily. What? My name is Lisa. Reply. You are Kevin Carson's girlfriend, right? No. Kevin Robson. Oh sorry, my bad. Yeah Lisa. Heartwarming. This 2-year-old's family couldn't afford his $20,000 electric wheelchair, and their insurance didn't cover it. So, a high school robotics team burned down the insurer's headquarters. A small toddler is the closest thing you can have to a Pokemon. It follows you around, you love it dearly, no one else can understand what it's saying, and it is obedient only when it wants to be. The main difference is that training it to fight other toddlers is frowned upon. Anyone know how to erase permanent marker? Hi boo boo. What's up? I'm sorry for disturbing you. My boyfriend's birthday is on Tuesday. Can I come over tomorrow so you can duck me and give me some money? I want to get him a gift with the money. With inflation at 7.5%, you lose half your money in 9 years. The only way to outperform that consistently that I have found is crypto. Just this year I've already lost half my money. A freaky 7 is hotter than a 10 who only does missionary. Change my mind. I don't know, man. I wait until they're 18. But you do you. Pick a number from 1 to 50. 20. We won't speak for 20 days. Please let me pick again. Okay, fine. 50. If Reddit existed in 1919, what kind of questions would be asked here? Help me decide if I should go to art school or get into politics. I was posing with my favorite actor and some dude photo bombs like he's the main event. He's my chemistry teacher. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Why coloring things the right color is important. Is Jesus fighting people? Jesus. 6 o'clock. Parking lot. Every time I do something nice for my girl, other girls ask, where can I get a man like you? Right here, baby. I cheat. I mean, no wonder he forgot her face as she ran from the palace. Hi Nike store. I've bought these sports briefs, and although I'm enjoying the freedom, all the branding is upside down. How or where did you meet your partner? I was the person that took the sample from his kids for the paternity test, swapped it and it came out negative. His wife committed suicide from the ensuing drama. I was there to console him, and it's been bliss ever since. Not my mom telling me she still talks to my ex because I still talk to her ex. Ma'am, that's my dad. Millennials, quit whining. I paid off $150,000 in student loans and own a $400,000 home because I save. It's not that hard. I make coffee at home. Bus instead of Uber. Shop sales. Had parents pay off my loans and buy me a house because I'm daddy's special boy. Got Hula with ads. Working hard as usual. Hey Ted. Yes sir. I have to fire you, Ted. When you're browsing the dark web and see yourself on sale for $500. Received a text from girlfriend saying she was breaking up with me. Imagine how relieved I was when a couple of minutes later she texted, sorry, wrong number. Wait a minute. Roses are red. Earth's climate is heating. Wife bursts open husband's tentacles by smashing them in their wedding photo album after she catches him cheating. I got fired today and I don't care. Hope you're okay and find something better soon. I could gargle balls behind a Wendy's for pocket change and be better off. Haha, that's the spirit, man. So which Wendy's? Waiting for her after lighting my own house on fire. I'm 75 and I did that back in 1982 to try and meet this firefighter guy, but I only ended up with a burnt home and a mother of 2 instead of 4. But I got through it and learned. Please pray for our cashier Colby. He hit a deer on the way to work today. I asked this dude what his shirt said, and he said dope. I didn't have the heart to tell him. Hey ChatGPT, look under there. Underwear. Haha, made you say underwear. You got me again. Now say home. Home, your location is longitude. Hey, hi there. Wow, I can't believe a heat guy like you is writing to me. How are you? Thanks, I'm not really interested. I was just wondering if I could have the squat rack. You've been on it for 10 minutes, but you've just been on Grindr the whole time. Just made my final car payment. I still owe a lot, just not gonna pay anymore. My mom was me for Halloween. Physics teacher, you have great potential. Why don't you use it? Me standing on the rooftop. Baby, can you get me a beer? Baby, God ducking, damn it. Baby, what the duck? Undoubtedly the most unattractive women in the world are the Indian women. Undoubtedly the most sexless. Nothing. These people. I mean, people say, what about the bulk Africans? Well, you can see something. The vitality there. I mean, they have a little animal-like charm. But God, those Indians, pathetic. Uch. President Nixon. Tough but fair. The man must have never seen Australian Aborigines lol. We are talking about human women only. I've heard of casual recess, but this is professional recess on a new level. Feeling embarrassed because I tried to kiss someone after a blowjob and he got disgusted. Recently met someone casually and he freaked out when I tried to kiss him after a blowjob. I feel so embarrassed. My long-term boyfriend would always kiss me during or after blowjobs. Even if he had finished in my mouth or face, we always kiss. So I guess I got used to it over the years. Is it not something all guys are comfortable with? A true chef isn't afraid of his own cooking. Once it goes in, it's never coming out. When both ends of the digestive tract look the same. Amazing. Take your well-earned upvote, my friend. I believe she might have a mouth on the other end. It's puckered and ready. Hooters waitress taken into custody for allegedly dipping wheat wings in her vag on and off her period to rude customers. I've never wanted wings more in my life. I'm not sure Disney fully understands what a pirate is. A good pirate never takes another person's property. Just now realizing these two flashed Lightning McQueen. Even worse when you realize that they were underage. You mean even better? But you're stronger, Dan. Shut up and carry the guy. When you're fighting a lion in a river and both of you see a crocodile. Alex, 26. A truth and a lie. I have a tiny pence. I've never been to France. In the Netherlands, it's a custom to hang your backpack on the flag when you pass your exams. Here is my picture. What do you hang if you don't pass the exam? Yourself. Meal prepping has honestly changed my life. I cannot recommend it enough. Be me, miserable loner, living with parents. It's New Year's Eve, and I'm stuck with family. Ducking lame ace boomer party.jpg. The countdown starts. It hits 0 and everyone screams and hugs each other saying how much they love each other, except that they don't. The same bullshit as every year. Nope, the duck out there. Go back to my humanoid. Duck the dog to clear my head. Why are normies like that? Not the time. iPhone. You threw away our entire relationship for a random guy. Congratulations. You may have captured me, but I'll never tell you the secret launch codes. Tell me, no, no, no. Mr. Bond. With this mind projector, you'll show me. I'm so pregnant, James. What'll I do with all this milk? Do it. Drink and drive. It's the law. Gemma, 20. I'm like a microwave. Easy to turn on. Warm inside. And if you put a baby in me, I'll kill it. Hold up. Seriously, what are they celebrating? I'm not saying I need it, but I would feel better if I had it. The last time my dad hugged me, it was because there was no light, and he thought I was the maid. Found this roadkill deer, and stood it up to slow down traffic. Good bulk gym trainers recommendations? The right or Arab ones can train you just as good. What the duck? New Balance 9060 triple bulk. It's almost the end of the year and we want to see how you edge. Show us your most memorable edges. Kneel down before me. My mum always says that to my dad. Hold up. Good evening, mutuals. I know I've not been active since today. The traffic is much on the mainland. Bear with me. This is the worst camera angle you could have chose. Irish girl sunbathing. No, not her. The other one. I passed out like 3 times, but your birthday cake is done. Wife caught me cheating. So yesterday it finally happened. My wife of 8 years caught me cheating, and we ended up having a huge fight. I never saw it as a big deal. I told her she's overreacting, but all she seems to think is that I've broken the most important thing in a marriage, which is trust. I've been doing it ever since we got married, and even a little bit before. I never considered it wrong. She's still mad about it and staying with her parents. We can barely have a conversation without her telling me I'm gaslighting her. She said straight up she wants a divorce, and I just think it's such a big overreaction. I told her it was just a game of but she didn't care. Anyone have any advice? My husband runs a sawmill, and look at these he cut today. Anyone else see a dog? I feel like I see more of a sad pig. Turn on your monitor. Mom is always sister's attack dog, so I brought. The modern man faces tougher beasts. When she darts out your load, but you never came. Same. When I wasn't able to find goth girls around me, I decided to become the goth girl. Another version of you are what you eat? Hold on, mother ducker. Run that last part by me again. Download GTA 5. Get in car. Run over a ton of innocent people and shoot a few guys. Get home. Play GTA 5. iPhone 10 ain't even that old. 7 years pretty old. That's what I told the judge, but still got charged. Your heartbeat is probably perfectly synchronized with someone else's, especially if you are dead. I'm not attracted to men that play video games. According to your bio, I can see all of you for $2. Why are you criticizing gamers when you the one playing yourself? Only 6% of people can handle this puzzle. These 3 want to share 2 apples equally. How you handle this with using only 1 stroke of the knife? People who know the solution. People who don't. Sam being able to carry Frodo and not be affected by the ring means the ring doesn't understand transitive properties, so they could have just taped the ring to a mouse and then carried the mouse with no ill effects. Whole thing would have taken 20 minutes. The older I get, the more I regret all the people I've lost over the years. Maybe being a trail guide wasn't such a great idea after all. Possession of a machine gun, possession of a firearm silencer, and possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. Wanted. I can fix her. Has anyone ever thought about how weird it is that we like watching porn? I mean, we are the only living animal out of millions who think it's satisfying to watch others' legs. How the duck you verified as Julius Caesar. Court. Lawyer. Did you kill him? Me. No. Lawyer. You know what the nourishment is for committing perjury? Me. Lips on the mic. Much less than mid-ear. Boiled 2 eggs yesterday, ate 1 and saved the other 4 today, but hey, in December of 2004 I had unprotected sex, and this morning, the result of that fateful day, ate my egg without even bothering to ask. The narration. Introduction. Background story. Plot twist. Moral of the story. An apparition appears in your room, alongside a more successful looking doppelganger of yourself. Apparition, and this is what you would be. Doppelganger, oh my god. Spare me these twisted visions. Spectre, I've learned my lesson. Both vanish. You. Hey, what the duck? In 2017, scientists began a global search to find a mate for Jeremy, a rare left-coiled snail. Since a shell coiled in the opposite direction of most snails, his organs couldn't align with others. 2 contenders were found, but they mated with each other instead of Jeremy. Family in shock after pet dog they had for 2 years turned out to be a bear. A family in China had what they thought was a 250-pound pet Tibetan Mastiff, a dog breed that can grow to be quite large. They didn't realize there was a problem until the pet reached 250 pounds and began walking around on its hind legs. I'd be worried if my dog didn't bark for 2 damn years. Self-proclaimed Jesus Christ of Kenya fears for his life after his followers said he must be crucified on Easter the same way as Jesus Christ. His followers say that, since he'll resurrect on the 3rd day, there's no danger to him. He's shutting miracles now. Bungoma Jesus in a fix as Easter season approaches. While most kids were playing video games or on social media, this 14-year-old future businesswoman sold Slim Jim meat sticks and other snacks at the finish line of a Thanksgiving 5K run. Local news covered the story, and now she's serving a 2-year sentence for federal tax evasion. Craig, I'm going to be honest. You have the same name as my dad, and it's throwing me off a little. That's okay, I prefer to go by my nickname anyway. Oh yeah. What's that? Daddy. This old lady came to the bank I work at to withdraw $10. I told her that for withdrawals less than $100 she has to use the ATM. So she asked to withdraw $1,000 in $10 bills. It snapped, but I counted it out and handed her the money. She took $10, gave me $990 and said deposit this. So I downloaded this app called Be My Eyes a while ago. You get FaceTime calls from blind people all over the world and help them with whatever task it is that they need help with. I just got my first call and helped this lady pick out almond milk. Something so small made her day. I've lost 3 careers to direct recess so far. Crocker Bank, Pacific Bell, and cartooning. All 3 were perpetrated by white people for their own gain. No bulk person has ever discriminated against me. That's partly why I identified as bulk for several years. I don't want my parents to know I'm guy. Do you want to go on a date? Wow, this is wild. They're those kind of parents. Yeah, both my dads are crazy. Okay moms, we are so nervous. Everything is officially set for my husband to have his 6-year-old daughter. We got mom to agree to come back to America next week, so my husband can see his daughter after several months and she can meet her siblings for the first time. If you missed my last post, basically mom never told dad she was pregnant until the child was 2. My husband immediately has been traveling to the UK to visit the child and confirmed paternity for the past 3 years. However, we are to a point we don't think it's fair for her to have custody and live abroad. The emergency court order has been signed, and once my SD is in our hands we legally do not have to give her back, and BM will be forced to fight us on US soil. BM does not know about this, since we didn't have her address to legally serve her, but once she meets us, we will serve all documentation. I'm so excited and happy for my husband and our kids, because he has his daughter and my siblings have their siblings and we have a chance of keeping her full time.